Welcome back to Western Revealed. Next up, we meet two Western students who are making a big difference in the lives of Londoners by providing them with much-needed computers.
So ClickToConnect started this summer. I was working at a small corporation in Mississauga, that's my hometown. It's called Just Energy. And I was kind of the IT student around there, so I was the guy that used to get rid of the computers, bring new computers in. And I was just really disconcerted with the amount of computers that were being thrown out. So I went ahead and asked my manager, hey, do you mind if I take these? And that's how ClickToConnect started. I opened up a little webpage, clicktoConnect.ca, and it just kind of took off from there. We opened up an application and people just started applying.
My role in ClickToConnect is to make sure that the flow of computers is going smoothly. I'm constantly on the email, getting computers in from donors, and then communicating with applicants about how we can get computers out to them.
In terms of computers, we actually accept anything. So for actual computers. So we take computers, laptops, regardless of how old they are, we can make use of the parts that are in them. In terms of printers and screens, we prefer only flat screens. We don't want any of the big box CRT monitors. And for printers, we just prefer that there's at least a little bit of ink in them because we don't want to go have to buy ink just to try them out.
So our target demographic for these donated computers is school children anywhere up to age 18, so primary school and elementary school and secondary school. We're not very strict. We have had applicants from older people. Actually, we recently donated one to a PhD student at Western. And so we're not too strict on the age. In terms of the financial aspect, on our website we specified that the family income should be probably below $45,000. Again, we're not too strict on that. We do make accommodations for that.
I work for South London Neighbourhood Resource Centre, so we have an outreach worker there, and he connected all of the workers with this program through an online link. So I just went in the link and I started reading and I said, oh my goodness, this is going to benefit like almost 100% of my families who've just arrived, yeah.
I think it's really important to give back. So I was raised, no matter how much you have or you don't have, you always have to give back. And I think the gift of a computer is really important. A lot of people take it for granted how much a computer can actually do for you. And I think it was just important to put in that extra time to give computers to people that don't really have them.
So computers are a really important part of today's world. You'll see even in just classrooms for school children now, they have smart boards and they use all these laptops just to do lesson plans, and students use computers for homework every day. They're important for typing up reports, researching. So computers are very important for a school child's success today.
For sure. Me and Galvin actually have been friends since grade 9, so that puts us back about 6-7 years. So we were good friends. We went to the same high school together in the same hometown, Mississauga. And we just became really good friends once we both found out we were both going to Western. We were roommates in first year here at Western. We were in Essex Hall. And it just kind of blew up from there. So this summer I was working, me and Calvin lived together. So I was thinking, hey, why don't we get this going? Because it's really hard to do it with one person, and Calvin plays a big role in making sure everything keeps flowing, whether from the emails and the website and everything.
So initially we had about 20 computers come in from Ahmad's work, Just Energy. And then in the last few weeks we've really blown up and a lot more attention from the public has come in, and we've probably taken in another 10 computers since then. And currently I have about 30 computers that I need to go and pick up.
Well, when I first found out about ClickToConnect, my first thought was, is it free? Like, is it really free? Because most of the families I work with are of low income. They've lost everything in their lives, so they're starting life here in Canada from scratch. A lot of the families also come with more than 4 children, some of them. So as we know, technology these days, like, it's in every part of your life. So my questions for ClickToConnect was, is it in fact free, and how many times can a family apply per year if needed?
So far we've been able to donate about 6 to the community, 6 to 10 I would say, to families in the London community. We currently have 20 more applicants on my email that I need to get out to. As we are relatively new, so 6 to 10 we think is a great number to start off, and we're going to start rolling from there.
So the refurbishing process is kind of lengthy. It depends on what we receive in terms of computers. So the first step is always just to clean whatever we get, just simply a physical wipe down. In terms of the actual computers, so all the hard drives we get are completely wiped. We also sign a non-disclosure agreement that we will destroy any data on the drive before it is refurbished and redistributed in the community. And if people are looking for additional software, we also do offer that. We have Microsoft Office available and other things that are all based on special requests. We just encourage anybody to specify in the application. There's a box there where you can write in any additional, and we just specify it. It'd be great if they could just specify it there.
The families are absolutely happy with it, and they couldn't believe that this kind of service existed here in London. They felt that the community was really out to support them, and when I informed the families where the computers came from, they felt very happy because that students were actually making a difference and going out into the community, connecting with these families and caring to give them, the support they needed.